Hello, 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 Black people. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Buenos dias. Good morning to you all. At the same. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope that everyone is doing well. Doing well wherever you are in the world. Since the morning minutes seem to be popular as all shadiggity, I'm bringing you yet another one. And then another one. And then another one. It looks like it's going to rain today. I got out late because I spent the first 3 hours when I got up working. And so things take so long to do. So one thing can take hours. It's crazy. But that's life, right? So anyway, finally got that done and got out here to kick some rocks. And I'm kicking literal rocks. Like every time I walk, a rock flies up. Because the street I'm on is like, I want to say it's paved, but it's like not paved. But there's like rocks on the ground to smooth it out and to go over the clay dirt roads that have turned into pure dust. But hopefully the rains will be more consistent. The rainy season is not doing what it normally does. So I'm hoping that this rain starts. Of course, I don't want to get rained on, but it's gonna. It'll rain for a few minutes, stop, and maybe rain again. So I'll be fine. Okay, which way do I want to take today? Okay, so Black people, for the morning minute, I typically have a topic of discussion. Because my topics are so random, I really don't know what to talk about. I do have a question for you guys, because I've been thinking about doing this for almost a good year now, but I wasn't sure if anybody would be interested or hell even listen. Yet, I find that there are quite a few people that will ask me this question, either in email or sometimes in my comments, a lot of times texting me to do a podcast. Now, podcasting, as you know, is hard as hell. I mean, maybe you don't know, but podcasting is hard. A lot like YouTube, it's hard to be consistent. Right? And then with podcasting, people, unlike YouTube or Instagram or some of these other type of social media platforms, people are very loyal if they can connect with and identify with the podcast. Good morning. Good morning. It's the same. America. Oh, Guntad.
Where do you live in America?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Can you take me to Chicago?
Oh, I'm gonna stay in Ghana. I love Ghana. Bye. Okay, guys, we got a live interaction. I'll be randomly talking to people who will talk to me when I'm walking. Yeah, so I interact. Anyway, I was just podcasting, right? So I've done tons of research on podcasting, listening to podcasts on podcasting. For me personally, I like podcasts, and like I didn't actually start really listening to podcasts until I went to Germany because there were so few Black people, and I was like, what kind of Jesus, good Jesus. And then the Black people I did meet and connected with, they were fine and everything. But, you know, when you lose that Blackness, when you try to assimilate so much and your Black is more like a permanent code switch, no, I can't fucks with you like that. And so I just have to be like, we want to need some real Black people. So I had to start listening to podcasts ran by Black folk. So I was listening to all kind of different podcasts, almost all of them by young Black people. Good morning. young Black folks in the States. From talking about politics to talking about everyday life to even talking about stupid shit like, what is it called when you follow famous people? It's like that dumb shit. Like one of the podcasts that's super popular is called The Read. And so I used to listen to that, and I had at least 3 others so I could just hear Black thought, Black people, Black voices. And it made me think about podcasts, so I started expanding and listening to business podcasts and tech podcasts. I love news, so I was listening to news podcasts too. But then I started thinking and asking people, and then people started telling me the different podcasts they listen to. And it doesn't matter background. If people have a smartphone, they tend to listen to podcasts. And a lot of people like to listen to podcasts, it seems, while they're driving or during the commute. And so I was just wondering, if I created a podcast, what kind of topic would be of interest to you all? Because it has to be of interest to me too. You know, I have to be something I can continually do. And that's not something I would do every week. I would do a series. So I would be like, okay, there's going to be 6 episodes, 12 episodes in this series. It's going to run for each episode, but will be released the same day each week. And once the series is done, we wait until the next season, which will be a few months later, to come out with the next series. Because that's the only way I'm going to do a podcast. There's no way in hell I'm getting on a podcast every day. No way. But I want to link it in the way to the YouTube channel and talk about some of the topics of interest. You know, I'm a Black woman that moved to Ghana. I'm doing business and also many different types of businesses. And I kind of want to talk about that. Shit. Okay, let me see if I can see what's on here. Oh, I can't tell. Good morning. Okay, let me see. Live chat. Good morning. Okay, good morning. Everybody's saying good morning. Okay, I can see that a little bit. All right, guys. Yes. Good morning to you all. For those of you who are up, welcome. For those of you who are working, welcome. To those of you who are still asleep, see you when you wake up. This is Lacia 75, the Black Unicorn, bringing you another morning minute. And of course, it's going to be about randomness because I'm random today. And I want to talk about podcasting because I'm seriously thinking about it. Especially since I got my new little mic and shit. It makes me sound real good, which is what you need for podcasting. But because there's so many haters lurking around me, so many haters talking shit about me, so many haters got issues with the content that I have because I speak truth to power and I don't color code that shit because I ain't selling y'all rainbows and plantains. It's like they bring that bullshit to me in little bite-sized pieces through different people. And I'm about sick and tired of being sick and tired. So while they keep hating, talking, stirring up a bunch of hot shit, all you doing is providing me another mode of motivation, another idea to monetize, and another way to reach the masses. Thanks, bitches. For my people, though, for my Black unicorns, though, I really would love some feedback in the comments. You guys telling me, because a lot of times when you do it in the comments and don't do it to me directly, it's better because you get the conversation started and others, my backup singers, thank you, boo. Okay, yeah. And others will join in and give their opinions. So if you could please not text me, not email me, but literally put it in the comments. What do you think the podcast should be about? Should it be about repatriating and building businesses in Ghana? And not even repatriating, but really talking about building businesses in Africa as we repatriate back. You know what I mean? Like I'm sharing my thought process with you guys live in real time. I've thought about podcasting, but I didn't think exactly what it would be about. And I want some structure. I want to be able to feel passionate about it and talk about it. The reason why I like business is because you can go into different sectors and industries and always have content. One season can totally focus on childcare, early education. Another one can focus on higher education. Another one can focus on manufacturing. Another one can focus on agribusiness. You know what I mean? Like, it could be a whole different slew of options to choose from when you do business and you're talking about it. But I know a lot of y'all hot ghetto mess, and y'all just want to see me cussing people out and talking shit to people, and that's the only way you watch it, because you're trifling and you're messy as hell. Whatever I do, I shall cuss. So you know what I'm saying? That shit just flow like hello. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna go down. Don't worry about that. I keeps it 100. But feedback would be good, because I don't do these kind of things just for myself. I do them for people to learn and get something from it. If you can't learn from it, if you can't get something from it, then it's pointless for me to do. Everything I've done is about teaching people something. You may not know you learning something because you can't get past me saying, the F-bomb, or calling hoes and tell these bitches I'm gonna block your ass. Y'all just get caught up in that. You can't see the forest from the trees. But at the end of the day, you're learning something. I see good morning, Africa, good morning. Okay, I can't read all of it, but yes, black people. So I'm just curious, those of you who listen to podcasts, would you be interested in hearing? I do like that last live that I did on a topic that typically I don't really go into these topics. Got a good reception because, it was just something I was thinking about and decided to talk about. And you guys, not only did you get good reception, but you all engaged, right? You called in. You said, this is what I think. You chopped it up with me, which was awesome. So I wasn't on by myself, which I loved. So it was really good. So I think I'm going to do more of those. But they'll never be planned. It'll be what the mood is, what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, and what has occurred that will trigger that. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? Okay, I see all the comments here. And the thing that's going to happen is, because the words are so small, I am going to watch that replay. And those of you who are making comments about podcasting for me and giving me some ideas, I'm going to pin a comment to this video with a response to those of you. It won't be individual responses, but it'll be a collective kind of shout out and, acknowledging what you guys have to say. Because as my followers, it's important to me to know what you guys are interested in. Because if you're interested in it, it's likely someone else is interested in it too. It's like in class. If one person has a question, other people have similar questions, just too scared to ask. So somebody has to ask it. And in this case, somebody needs to share what you'd be interested in. Ooh, honey, I've been trying to do some squats because in the BlackUnicorn workout group, the lady, Stacy, you trying me, girl, was like, y'all need to do squats. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it. Oh, honey, my thighs and my butt cheeks, I think they're on fire. Because I'm really feeling it as I'm walking. Okay. Yeah, I can't read all these guys, but I'm trying to see them and catch up with them. Okay, somebody's setting up a new little shop right there. All right, let me get across the street. This is why I'm walking slow today, because I feel a little bit of, my body's like, oh, you want to work out hard? Okay. I see you. and you gonna feel me. Yes. Okay, guys, so I hope that those of you who are still in your countries of origin, plastic recycling, wait a minute, I see plastic recycling. That must be a topic. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to go into that text and that comment a little bit deeper when I have my glasses on and can fully read it. Those of you who are still in your countries of origin, I hope you're making your Africa plan and putting that plan into motion. Doesn't mean you have to come to the continent today or tomorrow or even this year. It just means that you're putting your plan into action so that you can get here soon and sooner than later, so that you can take advantage of all the opportunities that are out here that sooner or later won't be anymore. And this is not to scare people or do doom and gloom, and no, it's just that when an opportunity presents itself and you're in the right place in the right time and you have a little bit of faith, something amazing can happen for you when it comes to your business, to your career. Faith and opportunity most times only meet once in a lifetime. And I truly mean you having the ability to step fully out on faith without fear. And the right opportunity is there at the exact same time. And you're in the right place to take advantage of it. When that happens, doors open for you. Good morning. Doors open for you. And new ventures, new ways in which you can make money and support your family, support yourself, and build wealth occurs. But some of y'all too busy partying, snorting shit, smoking shit, drinking shit, staying permanently high, are wasted that you cannot see what's right in front of you. And then some of you, especially y'all dumbass youngins, are so convinced that you know everything and that you don't need anyone's advice. You're not willing to listen and learn. The reality of it is, guys, no one knows everything. Not even a PhD holder who's an expert in the field knows everything, because there's always something new to contribute to the field. That's why there's always new experts coming along, you know? So it's like we all can learn something from someone. But when you sit there and say, oh, I don't need any advice. Oh, I'm good. I know how to do it by myself. Or I don't need that person to tell me anything. All you're doing is prolonging your misery and blocking all your blessings, you know, for real. And that's how I feel about family members. Hot mess. I was just tired. But I know many of you know people like that out there, you know? So I will say, as I always do, it's time to come back to Africa. It's going to be hard. And I don't mean hard for you to get here. It's going to be hard to survive here. It's going to be hard as hell to figure out culture. It's going to be even harder to try to figure out the damn language, because all the languages are mixed together in the sense that there's language and languages. It's confusing. It's going to be hard. But what in life is worth having that comes to you easy? You know, let's get real. How many of you men stick with a woman who put out for you as soon as you meet her? I'm pretty sure you ain't married that hoe. I'm pretty sure you're happy to pass her around to your homies so they can get some too. So come off it. And I know Y'all little youngins probably gonna say some shit like, oh, it's okay to be a hoe. No, bitch, it's never okay to be a hoe. Once a hoe, you better get reformed into a reformed hoe. Because once a hoe, always a hoe. And nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody want to take you around nobody or have you around no family members. You a hoe? No, not cute, boo-boo. Your 20-year-olds are mentally bankrupt and stupid. So I'm going to suggest y'all roll back on that. Secondly, if it comes to you that easy, there's nothing to work for. So, moving to Africa. If things are handed to you on a platter, what is the purpose of you coming? What is the purpose of you being here? What is your contribution? What can you do? Because if it's handed out to you on a platter, then there's nothing else that needs to be done. If there's nothing else that needs to be done, then you can't help the economy grow because you can't start a business. Or even if you could, you probably wouldn't because you'd be too lazy to do so. So, to me, these raggedy ass roads are opportunities. To me, the lights going out, opportunity. To me, land not being developed the way it should be, opportunity. To me, all these young people who are either educated or not getting jobs, not having jobs, having the ability to express themselves and contribute their ideas and turn an idea into reality here in Ghana, that's an opportunity. You got an extraordinary youthful population willing and ready to do something so they can earn their own keep. Opportunity. So for those of you who need someone to roll the red carpet out for your black ass so you can feel like you King George and shit, and your bitch Lizzie back there ready to roll with you, y'all need to stay the fuck back home. Y'all need to stay back where the fuck you call home, where the fuck you from. Stay there in your imaginary King George crown and Lizzie in her motherfucking imaginary ass throne. Because nobody got time for that shit. Really don't. You know who we looking for? We looking for... we looking for Misha and Jamal. We looking for Dwayne. We looking for Dwayne and Candace. You better stop playing them damn games. We looking for people who can roll up their sleeves and say, all right, this is what I got to work with. All right, not a problem. Let's get it poppin'. Roll up their sleeves, get to work, and make lemonade out of lemons. Okay? That's what we need. So that is my contribution. You guys hear the wind? That feels good. I'm walking down the steps, so I have to concentrate because I am extremely clumsy. And at least I'm willing to admit it. My guy be like, oh, we cannot keep any glasses around you. I swear to God, I be breaking the shit out of glasses. It's gotten to the point he was just sit there and watch me break it and just be shaking his head at me. And then he'd drink his beer like, they all gone. Because I done broke all the wine glasses. That's all right. I just buy more. But anyway. All right, so I'm down that mountain, down them steps. Okay, where am I? Okay, yes, this way. Okay, right. Sometimes I get confused when they be weeding certain areas and they look all clean and shit. I be like, wait a minute, where the hell am I? That's what they did in this area. And I'm just like, hey, what's going on? But it's good. I mean, it's good they do that. It's good they do that, though. Okay, yes, back on track. Landmarks there. Got it. Okay. So, guys, for those of you who enjoyed my morning minute, I still find it hilarious that you guys even like this. Ooh. See comments. Good morning. who enjoy seeing this and who like it. Thank you. The morning minutes were me randomly talking about life. Obviously, I have something that people want to hear. I have something to say, and people want to hear it, so you all listen. What I do find amazing though is whenever I put content on my channel that has like real applications for real world business, and like uplifting people in a sense, it gets all these thumbs down and low views. But when I put something up where I am popping off on people, acting crazy with people, I mean acting crazy, but I'm just popping off and cussing up a storm, crazy amount of views. And I'm just wondering, Black people, what's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? You know what I mean? I think that's something wrong with us as a collective group, because why does drama sell and doing things that will educate your mind and help you to understand better how to do things on your own, especially in a different culture, damn near in another world, has no merit. It's very strange to me. And it's not just me. I've seen this with other people too. And I just be like, damn, this shit crazy. You know? But I guess the majority of you want plantain and rainbows, lies and bullshit. Nah, baby. Well, check out the website because I updated it. Slowly updating it. Hopefully the homepage isn't super slow, but I'm going to try to fix that so it loads faster. But, some of the things I talked to you guys about before, slowly adding to the site. The courses will be available to start to register for in 2 weeks, by the end of the month. I'm going to open registration for about I'm going to open registration, and then at the end of the month, and I'm going to have it open for a good 20 or so days, 20 to 30 days, and then the courses will start. And the initial course I'm offering is Web Application Security 1, because I'm breaking these out. We're really focusing on OWASP, and I'm going to add a kids tech course that's for children age 10 to 14. So I will be posting the details of the both courses on the website by the end of June. And once I post it on the website, that's when registration will open. And so hopefully you guys support and aren't just, talking that shit and doing what all Black people love to do, talk a bunch of shit, but when it comes time to actually supporting other Black people, you get ghosts and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And to all you haters, and to even y'all who ain't my haters yet, y'all ought to be my haters in a minute. I'm going to give a shout out because I've had a few mamas reach out to me with younger kids. And some of these mamas are mamas 100%, but let's just say in a non-traditional way. So you gave birth to a Black child because your partner is Black. That makes you a mother of a Black child. Or you adopted a child that's not biologically yours and you Black, because you the mama, and that child being raised amongst Black people and Black culture. Those children are all welcomed in the program. You don't have to ever question that. They're 100% welcome. If they're yours, then they are ours, because that's who we are as Black people. So those of you who want to hate on that, 2 tears in a bucket, bitch, fuck it. I really don't care. And I'll say it again. If they are yours, They are ours. Therefore, they are part of our community and they are welcomed in my forces. Not a problem. And the fact that some people feel that they have to explain that to me makes me a little bit sad, because I just think that that was common knowledge, but maybe because the way I talk, people aren't sure how to take me. So I truly hope that that statement there cleared that up, period. But yes, and thank you, ladies. I appreciate you guys for your cute emails. They're cute because they're just long, but they're full of like all this great information and backstory. So I appreciate you, ladies. Not gonna say your names. Just want to say I see you. I understand, and I hope you understand too. Okay, so for those of you who are on here, the 2 people who may be on here, I can't even tell if anybody on here anymore. It does say I can see the red because the red say I'm live. I hope you guys like the video. Like it. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I am doing these morning minutes always from the Greater Accra region of Ghana for now. Whew. Oh, Lord Jesus. From the Greater Accra region of Ghana until I move, which will be a hot ass, super hot. It's probably gonna be a cold ass minute because I want to move into my own home that I own fully, and you know, all that stuff takes so much time to complete. So for those of you who are wondering, if you're new to my channel, you're catching this live, yep, I'm in Accra, but it's considered Greater Accra because I say it's not in like the city center or anything like that. So these streets be like this. I don't know if you guys can see, but if it's not buffering, you should be able to see what the road is like. And it's no joke, but people still drive on them. But it's food for thought with those of you who want to bring cars over here. You know, you better be thinking about how you're going to take care of your car and what you're going to do when your car shocks go out. What you're going to do when you have this fancy ass premium oil you use and ain't no access to that shit here. What you're going to do if you got a car that has special kind of gas. That's 100%. I can tell you right now, ain't here. All the gas is exactly the same here. So it'd be messing. I say it like that because it'd be fucking cars up. Fucking them up bad. So keep that in mind. And some of y'all out the gate have to come here and immediately buy a car. I personally think that is not smart. Simply because you don't know what you're getting. You know, the Carfax, they trying to bring something like that here where they tap into like a Carfax service or another service that is in the UK or Canada to verify VIN numbers and if anything, if the car has any issues and stuff like that. But it's not a true Ghanaian service. So yeah, it's created by Ghanaians and some other folk, but it still doesn't give you enough information to figure out if you're buying a lemon or not, basically is what I'm trying to say. And since cars, some come here already jacked, and you put them on these Ghana streets, oh Lord Jesus, your car gonna be in and out of the shop. So I would suggest you get here, take a minute to get your bearings, get your land, and start building and get some traction on that before you waste money buying a car. Because your land will appreciate. Your car is a piece of junk. When you bought it, it's going to stay a piece of junk the entire time. But they do sell new cars here. You know, they got a whole manufacturing plant for, I think it's Volkswagen. I think they're the same. I can't remember. And then they have car dealerships for sure, because they sell Range Rovers, brand new for this climate, Kias, Honda, and then there is the VW. Yeah. And those are, then there's some other shit that I never heard of. It's like, I don't know, they're probably Japanese or something, Pequot or something. They got some foreign cars. I shouldn't say foreign. Everything here is foreign when it comes to vehicles. But they have some like Asian cars here. So it is possible to buy your car when you're here. But be full warned, they be pricing them cars starting at about 20,000 US dollars. US dollars. And I'm just like, all right. You guys probably didn't hear me. But it's like, for 20,000, I can buy 2 cars at auction and then ship them over, and it'll be about the same amount of money, and I'm getting 2 cars. So, you know, everything is each its own here, and everything is about your preference and what you can deal with. There's a lot. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Cho-Cho at all. I know I did not one bit, but I do like the fact that they have theirs here. At the end of the day, you need to come here. You need to come to whatever country you're interested in going to, and not living vicariously through the many, many YouTubers that are out there talking. Some good, some not. Most plantain and rainbows. You know, don't live off of pipe dreams, because you wouldn't let nobody sell you that shit where you from at all. So keep hold of your common sense while you still got them. Because it seems to me black people lose all common sense when they come to Africa completely. Just do stupid shit out the gate and then be wondering what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, black people. Let me know what you think of the podcasting, what you'd like to hear me talk about, especially those of you who really actually engage in podcasting, or not podcasting, but in podcasts in general, like you listening to them when you go to work, or when you're commuting, when you're cleaning, or whatever, because I think podcasting might be useful to some of my followers who don't have like YouTube premium accounts and they can download shit, because I'm not paying for no fucking YouTube. So for me, I don't have that. But what I would pay for is have a good podcasting, let's say, application that I work with that'll push it out to the podcasting providers to allow people to listen to, you know, things about this black woman living in Ghana. Coming from the States and shit. Who got a mouth that'll make a motherfucking sailor blush. You know what I'm saying? Clutch your pearls, bitch. That's probably what I should call it. No, I'm not going to call it that. But I might just call that podcast Plantains and Rainbows. Guys, let me know what you think about a podcast, what kind of topics you would like to hear, and what do you think I should name it? Please put it in the comments. Do not email me this. Do not text me this, black people, because y'all love to do this shit in secret, but never want to do it in the open. Please, please, please do it in the comments. If you text me this, or if you email me this, I'm going to ignore it, even if we cool. Sorry, I am. Because this is something I want the community at large to engage in, and not just a one-off. Okay? All right, black people. My walk is coming to the end. This damn rain still ain't come yet. Good thing I have my handy dandy hat. I'm trying to roast my ass in this heat. All right, guys. Get your butt up and get your ass out there and walk and stop being lazy and shit. Bye.